All right, who's jacked for more showcase? I love this mode. It's so good. Oh yeah, Nia Jax. Only 2 rewards to be had. Is it, I'm gonna guess both Nia and Lyra should be in the game already as characters. So I wonder if it'll be a ring or a belt, maybe. The Queen's crown, or maybe different versions of their characters, right? I wouldn't think so, because they're newer wrestlers. Like they're still active, right? It's not like they're legends. You know what I mean? Curious.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax.
Whoa, she looks so
Nia
different there.
Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a 2-time women's champion. She is a 2-time women's tag team champion. She competed in
COVID
the
Cup.
men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate, she does!
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the bonsai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her
Pancaked.
competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
Oh, the Oracle. What a guy. So,
And now
I have a guy from to
to
pick up an item from Marketplace in a little while, so I may have to abandon you for a minute or two, but it's all good. Selling more shit, getting more bank, clearing up the place.
Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia
Saint Diego.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crowd already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morgan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
This must have been an event in Saudi Arabia. Look at how clothed they are, right? Fucking ridiculous. WWE seems to be selling out to them, you know. I'm sure the Saudis offered them tons of money to have WrestleMania there next year, but I don't quite agree with it. But
And there will be a coronation. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring. Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
Facebuster!
Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Are we heading towards a countout?
I hope not.
Returns to the ring, beating the count.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power.
And a slam.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow. Undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
Oh, big DDT.
Returned to WWE 8 months ago. Her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Straight down.
And she's set right into that corner.
Sending her up on the top rope.
Check out this power. Military press way up there. Military press.
Okay, it must say are down.
Complete
Can't quite tell.
dominance.
The writing's too small.
Legs getting tangled in the corner, stuck
There we
in the
go.
tree of woe.
Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
She saw that coming.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Nia looking to end this thing.
Jesus, she kept blocking me there. I don't know. When the match first started, there was an objective that I don't know if I got. Because I ran right at her, and then afterwards it was gone, and I wonder if... Did I do it right? You know what I mean? Let's just see. Okay. Grounded opponent. Yeah, no, it looks like I've gotten everything. Okay.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not near.
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, gonna climb
Samoan
up
drop
to
from the
second rope.
middle rope.
This is a scary situation.
Oh, Lyra's gonna get out of it. Oh, no, this is where it ends.
Maybe not.
No way, there's no way. Oh, my, no. Good night, Annihilator.
There it is, Fuzz. There's the W.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new queen.
Oh, no. Yep. Lyra and Nia. That was a quick, easy one. I like.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, you know, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. But it became even more popular to our culture.
Oh,
Rikishi blitzed WWE.
oh man, I remember that.
Devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins, and he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Oh, Heyman.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick.
Is he coming in the truck?
Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here.
No.
Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent.
What the hell are you looking at, jackass?
Weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
Rikishi. Utini.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pin.
All right, I just got to go grab my item. 1 second. All right. My item is at the front door ready to go. Just need this fucking guy to show up. Successfully attack, grapple, or dive at your opponent to fill the damage.
Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron Westerman wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. And though The Rock wants nothing
out of the ring. I didn't. I'm like, why is this thing not fucking...
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. Up high. You got to be kidding me.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. Just punishing their opponent.
Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career and Stone Cold's to bring to an end. Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in the story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin really had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stop the tar out of somebody than that.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the Rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
Cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals are good in this disgusting race that Rikishi's going to do.
Veteran instincts from Austin. Back into the ring here.
And Rikishi putting a little you-know-what on it right here.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. DDT.
Have they even been counting? That's why I haven't gone back in. Slugfest. A slobber knocker.
Heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Albany wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. Back and forth we go.
Nobody manages to reverse. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it too.
Oh, stop that nonsense. Oh, look out. What? Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks. Oh, man, meeting the barricade. Oh, stiff punch.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat. Oh, man, right into the steel steps, effectively using the knee, and clearly going after his core to slow him down. Off the barricade. Uh-oh. What a chop. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw a finger.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Thunderous.
Austin's in trouble. And now
Oh, the chair.
Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble. Rikishi looking to fit. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi got all of it.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
A show of confidence from Rikishi.
And he's coming to, about to stumble his way into danger.
All right, Steve. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do this to you. But you got another one coming. Another finisher coming.
He's rummaging for some sort
Oh,
of
he's rummaging. Okay.
underneath the ring.
What do you got there? Kendo.
Everyone needs to watch out now.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Rikishi driver.
That's it. Austin is out.
Makes the cover. No, he beats
Oh, Cone stole.
Kick out by Austin. You can
All right, well, you brought this in, so let's...
Snake out.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that.
Austin. Uh-oh. Good defense.
Inside cradle.
Oh, small package.
drop. He almost got caught by that one.
What the fuck?
Tracking the kendo stick across the
Oh my god. Twice that happened.
Stone Cold with a well-timed shot. Stone Cold with his trademark offense.
Austin not
Oh,
one
yes.
kill now.
He sure as hell doesn't.
Okay, he's going up top.
10 months of frustration into the single most important ass whooping of his life.
Here we go. Misses big time.
Rikishi's right.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
Shoulders down. Kick out,
Oh,
kick out
I thought that was it.
And somehow kicked
Fuck.
out. I cannot believe the beating he's been able to endure.
Hey, it might be time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done. Right to the mouth. And he has an answer for Rikishi. Jarring impact.
Measuring him now. Lining up.
Stunner. No, not the stunner.
Getting
Tip
tossed
toss.
around. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Ishii, recover.
He's got his hands on a bat. One
Get something else, though.
swing could
Ah.
end this match. Spiked. Turning it into the pin.
2 count.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Kick out at 2.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
And Rikishi evades that.
Fuck's sake. Nice.
What a headbutt.
Belly to belly.
Nice takedown. Stacked him up.
Nice.
Somehow defangs the rattlesnake.
That was dicey at the end. We were both like fucking all in the red for torso and head, and we were both very low on energy. I could have very easily lost that.
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin.
Fortunately,
in his
I did not.
rearview mirror.
So we got an arena, we got Rikishi, and 2 Stone Colds. Nice.
His arrival signaled impending
Umaga.
His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was gonna wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training.
I wonder why he died. Because that was not long ago, right? Like,
here in the WWE 2K.
I knew his name, but I wasn't watching at the time that he was wrestling.
Defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE titles. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it.
He died in 2009.
That ring showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Yeah, he died in 2009, so 2 years after this, of a heart attack at age 36. So,
well, ladies and gentlemen,
not a good scene there.
He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound
Armando Alejandro Estrada.
After WrestleMania 9 months ago, has remained undefeated, and Umaga has been in the ring, Byron,
What's up,
with the best
Cuddlebug?
of WWE.
You a cuddler today? Hey, are you? That little red nose.
Sounds like a movie monster.
Like a girl.
Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Johnson, Cena?
1963, the WWE
Johnson?
titles only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being, and he can easily change that trend right here tonight.
Dun, 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 dun.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a 3-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and
One fall.
the
Meh.
WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of
challenger.
Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Lots of competitors in the back dream for a shot at this title.
Here we go with the double.
Well, the guy just messaged me and asked if I have change for a 20. So pause one moment. I gotta go check my cash. Come on, let's go check and see if we have enough toonies and loonies. Toonies and loonies. Loonies and toonies. Good, are you? Good. Oh, nice. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy. Have fun. See ya. Fuzzy, you dragged your scrambled eggs all over the place. What you doing, girl? All right. Items sold. No more interruptions. Ah. Okay, so 90 seconds to sixthly attack, grapple, or dive at your opponent to fill the damage meter.
WWE Championship on the line.
Oh, fuck, that's a great start. Great start.
Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
Nice.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about.
Oh, outside the ring. Fuck, I didn't notice that.
Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to
Yeah.
defend his title with
Blast off through the air
Well,
and connects. Completely
that didn't take long.
self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has
That's an
a
awesome move.
thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though.
Nut punch.
Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer.
And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly on the top.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
Cena tonight attempting to
I love that
something
move.
no
That's
one
such a
else has been able
beautiful
to do.
move.
Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. Cena now taking the brunt of the attack.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Punch right to the face, caving in the abdomen.
Right on target with a stop to the gut.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't...
Have I got all the things so far? I have. Okay.
Often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight,
Oh, no attitude adjustment? Okay, no.
Cena will try to gain strength.
I thought that was going a dangerous way there.
That may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga.
Fuck, I love this move. Bam!
To the arm. Manages to slip out of the way.
Body drop. And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
he's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down. Getting him right into the corner.
Hogan! Oh, fuck. I need stamina.
Man, Umaga only getting more intense here.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
The tree of woe.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look
What
out!
a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a head. ducks underneath. Couple of shoulder tackles now. Cena, the powerhouse, will finish things up with a slam.
Oh.
Uh-oh, full Nelson versus T.O.
Oh, no, I think that one busted up Cena's face.
Get up, numbnuts. Fuck.
Sometimes I look at Umaga, and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match.
Ow.
Very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is
I don't have a signature yet. Oh.
And he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over. That's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak. Owen fights back.
Back in the ring. And Umaga is all business now.
Almost used all of the count there. Uranagi. Man, oh man.
Ooh, great anticipation. Uh-oh, full Nelson versus T.O.
Oh my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Taking out the arm, great strategy. Oh, God, that hurt.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense. Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Just breaking down the opponent.
That unraveled on Umaga.
The champ with the pin.
And a strong kick out in one.
That will
Johnson Cena, you gonna try to pin me after that?
Umaga with a reversal.
Huh.
Gosh. Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
And they just tossed them aside.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
Umaga continues to maintain the advantage.
Oh, pop up Samoan drop.
Of Umaga. Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water.
Down in the square. Okay.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly.
Ooh. And Cena's able to evade. Nice running crossbody.
Oh, no. Okay, good. Once again, I thought the attitude adjustment was coming in.
Boom, return fire with the headbutt.
Here it comes.
Samoan spike.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
Shoulder up before three.
All right, Johnson.
Title still hanging in the balance.
Resilience of a champion on display. And I think we are.
This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, Samoan spike.
The challenger clearing a path to the title. Here it comes.
Oh, Samoan spike.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
That had him.
An undefeated
A
champion.
pop-up Samoan drop, and then 3 Samoan spikes.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion,
Umaga.
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
So we got an arena, a belt, an Umaga, a Cena, and a Esteban. Whatever the hell his name is.
Will Cena come?
last 5 minutes. Last 5
In
minutes.
WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. Two bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warnings did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akub and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
He's so good. Oh, fucking Heyman.